Greetings. My name is Clare Rosenfield, and I'm excited to tell you my message, which comes from quite an amazing story. Would you like to know how to reduce anxiety or even prevent panic? My story is going to tell you how. I was skiing, and my husband and friends are much better skiers, so I took a lesson. And it turned out I wasn't worried about anybody bumping into me for the first time. And so what happened? I got smashed into. And when I got smashed into, I had to be tobogganed down the mountain and then taken to hospital and then have x-rays, and that was a crisis. So I want to tell you what I did to prevent panic and to stop myself even from thinking future, like, oh my God, what happened to me? What would happen to me? What I did instinctively was I breathed in deeply and out with a sound, just like that. And maybe you've heard about that with Lamaze, how people do that. It may be a little different. I did this like all day long. I didn't care what anybody thought. I didn't care if I looked ridiculous, but I did for hours and hours and hours. And at the beginning, when I was at the hospital and the doctors tried to sit me up, they put their hand on my back and tried to sit me up. It was excruciating. They couldn't. So they actually thought, and they saw on the x-ray, that I might have a broken vertebra. But at the end of maybe 6 or 7 hours of doing this kind of breathing and hearing my sound reverberate in my body, at the end of those hours, and they tried to sit me up again, sat me up, didn't hurt. Up a little more, didn't hurt, didn't hurt, didn't hurt. So they didn't have to keep me overnight. It was a miracle. The sound healed me in some way. Yes, I had a sprained back, but not a broken one. And yes, I had an injury in my knee, but that recovered eventually. But this is a secret. I have recently told someone before she was about to have an operation about this. It kept her calm. This is a great secret, and the secret is really that when you are in touch with the sound of your voice and you feel it in your body where it's coming from, not only are you getting the reverberations in your body, but you are getting in touch with an innermost place, the place from which your words come. So let's say you have to speak in front of a group and you're nervous. If you focus on the sound and the feeling of where that sound comes from, it makes a contact, and it lets you be in touch with something authentic in you. It's the authenticity that's speaking. Like right now, I am aware of that authentic place in me. I'm hearing the sound of my voice. I am sensing into you and giving you this message, and it's calming me and grounding me. And then it turns out that sound has become one of my vocations, because I learned to play the harp. And I learned to play the harp for the dying. And also, I play the harp for my grandchildren, so it helps them go to sleep at night. And I played for my own beloved husband when he was in his last years of life. So I want to encourage you to try this out for yourselves. You can keep a notebook or keep in touch with me and tell me how it works if you're faced with a crisis, how to be with yourself without going into a panic, reducing any anxiety, learning to use your breath in this healing way, a contactful way. It will help you be in touch with yourself, your authentic voice, your intuition. A lot of good things can just come from that. So please email me on my website and let me know how that goes. Thank you.